New at 5, the city of Pittsburgh is going to have to make some tough choices down the road. Pittsburgh has been facing a potential financial crunch, and the city controller says spending will have to be reined in. Chief Investigator Rick Earl spoke with the controller today, and he joins us live with the new details. So Rick, fill us in. What is she saying?
Yeah, Lisa, the controller says it's not a crisis yet, but instead a call for action. She says what's happening right now just isn't sustainable.
I'd say we're in a precarious financial situation. I do think that we need to have a plan for cost containment, and we need to have a plan for revenue growth.
City Controller Rachael Heisler sounding the alarm, saying the city has spent $24 million more this year than at the same time last year.
That is a significant increase and unsustainable.
Heisler suggesting the city should negotiate an agreement with UPMC and other major nonprofits to increase revenue and take a hard look at programs.
What programs and priorities should we hit pause on, or should we delay? You know, we have a fleet that's in a dire situation. We have staffing crises across several of our public safety bureaus, and that's where we need to be investing rather than in, programming that perhaps isn't necessary.
Heisler also highlighting some financial improvements. Real estate taxes are up from last year, and so is earned income and licenses and fees. But there's been a decrease in amusement tax, deed transfers, and interest earnings.
So we're feeling very confident about overall spending against overall revenues.
Deputy Mayor Jake Pollock saying so far this year the city has brought in more money than it has spent, and he's optimistic that trend will continue.
Based on those preliminary figures, we're feeling confident about overall spending and keeping overall expenditures for the year within the ballpark of projections and ending the year with a surplus.
And both the deputy mayor and the controller expressing concern about overtime costs. The deputy mayor acknowledging efforts to rein in overtime haven't quite worked, but vowing to continue those efforts to reduce OT. Live in the studio this evening, Rick Earl, Channel 11.